Hello and welcome to Sanctum 2. Now, I have actually tried several times at this level, and I have failed a number of times. Unfortunately, I didn't record those attempts, so we will attempt this, and it'll only be the second or third time you've seen me try, which is good because, obviously, having 4 or 5 failed attempts at this would not be good. So we are going to try to complete this level yet again. I'm going to continue going with Sky. I mean, maybe that's my mistake, but we will see. So this is the tower setup that I kind of chose. I don't know if it's the best tower setup for this particular thing, but we're going to go for it anyway. So I think I'm going to go for my usual plan here of block off as much of this as possible and then route these guys around. All the way. But what I'm going to do, get rid of that. Block off that. So now they have to go all the way around. Or not currently, because I haven't blocked off that bottom path. So, block off this so it's a nice long journey for them. And now they have to go all the way around, which is good. Now then we're going to do the usual business of making them walk an extremely lengthy path around here. But before I go too crazy there, I'm going to go down the bottom and put some towers and some barriers down here as well.
This'll do it.
Okay. I'm going to go and put some more barriers at the top here just to make that a little bit more fun for them. This first wave is not particularly difficult. What do I want to do here? I want to make sure I can definitely block off that path as well in the next round. Right. Let's kick this off. There's only like 4 of them, I think, in the first wave. There we go, we already killed one of them. It's a bonus. Decided to start running last second. Now I found through playing this level a couple of times that those massive guns don't actually get any faster if you take them to level 3, but their range and power does increase.
Target demolished. All clear for now.
Awesome. Right, let's block off this path here. Make sure their walk to the core is extremely lengthy.
This is gonna get him.
Okay, that'll probably do it for now. Now what I'm going to try and do is put the majority of weaponry down here, because this is seemingly where most of my problems happen. Stick that in there so you can see that a little bit further. Stick that in there. I'm going to upgrade this a little bit. Okay, and then I might upgrade that one at some point. Okay, so let's start this off. I'm not going to worry too much about those little exploding creatures. Kind of want to see how this... Oh, well, I can see it firsthand now. I just wanted to see how this whole array of weaponry reacted. Does it actually get them? Come on. Right, well that kind of works. My core may well take some damage here. Yeah. It's only a little bit, hopefully, which will then mean that the 10% reset will work out okay. Okay, here seems untouched, which is kind of upsetting. Appreciate I don't have a whole lot of towers down there, but I'd have expected a little bit more damage done, to be fair.
That seems to be all of them.
Okay, so now I've got the big old guns coming in. I need really to be able to get a tower. Let's move that there. How much do we need to increase you? It's going to be a fair amount. Might actually upgrade you. Maybe not. Leave you as you are for now. Don't really know what to do. I think I might need to put a weapon up here. I'll put that there. The reason I'm thinking about that, and I might put some more down here in the later waves. The problem I've had in every single playthrough I've done of this, and you haven't seen some of them, obviously, is that the great big giant friggin' screamers don't actually need to move all the way around the level. They just fire from the balcony, hitting the core, which then just screws me up from distance. And usually most creatures kind of get through my blockade fairly easily. So damage does get done earlier on in these waves, whether I'm just not choosing the right weaponry or I'm not getting actively involved in their death enough. I should maybe chase them around and put some bullets in myself. Try and force them past this electric gun twice, maybe. I don't know if his range comes over here. We shall see. In previous playthroughs I've had far more guns and weaponry up here defending this last little onslaught. This time I've kind of mostly gone with down the bottom. I don't know if that was a particularly smart idea on my behalf or not, because they do seem to be just getting through kind of easily here. But we shall see. I don't think that electric gun is reaching them from that distance, which is kind of unfortunate. The fact that this has so much energy left is also concerning, as there will be two of them in the next walk up. Probably also still have those soakers to deal with as well. This thing going down a hill makes it virtually impossible to frigging hit. Hopefully that would have done minimal damage to my core, and I can easily then just have the 10% repair do its job. Okay, so there's one more to go, I think. Yeah, my core seems to have not taken any damage, so that's excellent. Here, good news. Kind of upset that that's not actually doing its job at all. Might have to move that because this last little run needs protecting. Now he might get through and do some damage, but hopefully it'll be minimal, right? I think we need to move you. So you're of some actual use. Place you there. And I'm going to stick one of these in here as well. And with my time remaining, just make this.
This'll do it.
No. Not how I wanted it to go, probably. Okay, well that's not quite how I had it last time. And you're thinking to yourself, maybe, well, it didn't work for you last time, so why would you want to have it the same as when it didn't work? Well, it's probably true. Ah, Jesus. So there you go, my core is being attacked by those Screamer Matriarchs, which really does irritate me quite a bit. And I think I've just jumped to my doom. Excellent. Yeah, the fact they can fire from range and do my core in really does irritate me. Because there's nothing I can do to stop them. I've put down the biggest gun I can. Like that. It's literally just leveled that creature in one shot. And yet those matriarchs do always seem to make it through. And I have a butt ton of enemies coming through. I kind of don't mind them attacking me at this point. I'd kind of rival that than the core.
I'm back.
That's one of those bobble-headed buggers, probably. They are a pain. Even that massive, great big laser that generally flattens everything does not affect those. Glad I had this little mini gauntlet for them to run round.
Come on. That seems to be all of them.
Okay, so for whatever reason, this gun down here is not leveling the matrix as I would perhaps like them to do. I might leave that as it is for now. place one of those in here. And then add some damage, some range to that bad boy. Seems like quite a lengthy walk. Just doing that so that hopefully I don't fall off the edge too often. I'm still going to fall off the edge, clearly, but hopefully it will minimise my stupidity.
Killing off vermin. One tower at a time.
Again, putting a little bit of a gauntlet here should slow those down on the way up. Now there's no Screamer Matriarchs, so hopefully if we can stop everything else getting through, then that's all good. And I found this as well, which is quite groovy. Crazy little fucking hideaway here for some free mines. I think we need to stick them down by the core here. And hopefully the very worst creatures will have made it that far. I should really check the state of the core. Hopefully if we can get minimal to no damage done.
Here they come.
Probably not how I wanted that to go, if truth be told. This core's not looking too bad, I suppose. So if I can keep it from taking too much damage this round, it will hopefully regenerate. Good. Actually getting some damage done to it. Fact is, that was good. Pleased about the whole situation. I was going to say there is another one, but it has taken an absolute pasting. So that should be a nice easy kill there. Good. Excellent. So those. Nothing too drastic. I'm gonna move this though. To here. And the reason I'm going to do that is because hopefully then it can hit them on both sides as they go round, which will be fantastic. And you need to focus on the most health. Now this tower is already a level 2. Going to do some major weight damage. I don't know if it's worth sinking more points into it or sticking another gun down, so I am going to stick another gun down here. In the hope that we can get some damage done. Well, that's, you know, it's not a Sanctum run unless I fall off the edge. Okay, well, if we can save our core from taking any more damage, then it should hope the health of it should go up ever so slightly. The next round. Now that giant behemoth of a fucking boss is no doubt going to be out soon. I can't remember what wave it comes out on, but probably about as far as we can make them walk. And what I may end up doing is changing the layout. In a couple of rounds, like for wave 9, because I think wave 9 is the furthest I've got. And it was those Screamer Matriarchs that really screwed me up. There's none coming out now, so hopefully we'll be alright.
Okay, get ready. Target demolished.
Haha! So that's good. These little creatures shouldn't pose too much of a threat, I wouldn't have thought.
That's gotta hurt.
The annoying flying things that usually knock me off of my platform are more a pain in the ass. So wave 7 is the boss level, yes it is. So what I'm going to do for this is upgrade that bad boy. Recycle that. Upgrade this again so that it's more powerful. I think this is what I've been doing wrong in my previous playthroughs, is I have not been changing and adapting my towers each round to suit the creatures coming out. So let's just make that slightly more powerful and with slightly more range. And what I've been doing is I've been trying to distract the bad guy boss thing, and allowing my guns to do a certain amount of damage to it without them getting damaged. So that's what we're going to attempt here, because now it's got focused on me, it will take ages for it to do anything, and hopefully this gun can get some free shots in. Now I'm not going to try and take its attention too much for the minute, because if it aims at me it will take out this tower along the way, and I kind of don't want that at this point. I mean, that's almost half of its health gone, and if that can get one more shot in, there you go. So now I need to grab its attention. Get some shots in where I can. There you go. So hopefully, yeah, put its attention on me. And boom. Now then, I'm going to put another one of those in here very quickly. Might leave that at default. That's maxed out. And I am going to go over here and try and take out those screamer creatures. Now the flying creatures as well are going to be a pain in the arse. Those ones, because obviously they ignore walls and such.
Damn it! Watch the core! Target demolished. Come on, come on!
Okay, the core has taken a bit of a battering, but hopefully we can protect it from taking any more damage. So we have more of those annoying creatures coming in. I'm going to stick one of those back in there because they do a pretty good job of mopping up slower creatures. Five matriarchal kind of buggers. Least health. I don't know, I might just leave that because obviously it's going to go for the tank-like things. No flying creatures on this round. Hopefully means I can concentrate far more on those poxy screamer matriarchs from up here, which will then hopefully mean we can survive. How much energy do we have? 3,000. Oh well, we will find out.
Here they come.
Yep, see, it's come up with like 0 damage done to it. Which does kind of mean it can get through and do a fair amount of damage to the core. Come on. They do so much damage as well, the fact that this is taking so long. Okay, so hopefully the core is in a real bad way. Ugh. I think we're screwed at the end of the day. Even with the regen rate 230, I reckon the looms are going to be able to do that in the next run quite easily.
Come on, come on.
If not this round.
All clear for now.
Okay, so 4 tanks. Not sure I even know what those are. I think maybe stick one of those in. Maybe increase the damage of that so those tank creatures get fucked. quick look at my core. Yeah, 630. Well, those 4 can't do any range damage. I don't believe those can do any range damage. I think that's a boss coming out from there. So, I guess we will just have to see, really, how this works out. There you go, a boss has arrived. Which, you know, is never good. He flattened some stuff over there, which is fine. I mean, hopefully those other guns start doing him some damage. It's interesting. Ah, he's just made a beeline for the core, has he? Oh well, I'd say this is pretty much over then. And there you go. Not entirely surprising in the end. You know, wave 10, that's not a bad shot at all. Maybe all these level ups will slowly prepare me for these things. Just penetrates the target on weak spot hit, dealing 200% damage to any enemy behind. Not sure about that. So, that's another loss on that level. We got a lot further this time, so that's always good. If you like the episode, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos, hit the subscribe button. And I thank you for your time watching this video. Goodbye.